Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Welcome. How are you? If you can hear me, please say hello. I'd love to know where you are from. Where are you from? My name is Unique Walker and I am in Washington, D.C. Where are you from? Where are you from? If you could type it in your chat and let me know where you guys are from. I gladly appreciate it. Arizona, welcome. Houston, Georgia, North Carolina. Hello. Houston, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Atlanta, Raleigh, North Carolina, New York, Georgia, Richmond, the Bahamas, Detroit, New York, Charlotte, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina. Someone else is from South Carolina, Philadelphia, Idaho, Louisiana, Chicago, Daytona Beach, Florida, Mississippi, Dallas, Texas, Charlotte, Louisiana, Atlanta. Welcome, Ohio, Jackson, Mississippi, Virginia, Las Vegas, Nevada, Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome, Maryland in the house, Upper Marlboro, Kimberly. I used to live in Upper Marlboro. New Jersey, Canada. Welcome. Welcome, New Orleans. I'm so glad to have all of you on tonight's free training. South Carolina. Awesome. New Jersey, Indianapolis. Thank you guys for tuning in for this free training. I am going to set up my screen so that we can get started on tonight's free training. All right. We're going to get things set up here. Okay. I'm so glad. Atlanta. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I absolutely love the t-shirt industry and the business of it all. I've been doing it for a long time. You guys are going to find that out in tonight's course. Absolutely love it. And I love sharing information with women. I believe that we all should have an additional stream or something that we are doing that we have control over. If you cannot hear me, please reset your screen. Maybe you need to log in and log back out. If you cannot hear, please log in and log back out because I'm looking at my screen and my sound is working perfectly, Sarah. Okay. Okay. I'm so excited for you guys. All right. My screen is set up. We are about to get started. I'm going to let your feed catch up with mine's. During this course, I like to always look at what you are looking at so that I can know that we're both on the same page, okay? The Netherlands, I have someone right now that's taking my training, my course from the Netherlands. So that's awesome. I love working with women all over the world. All right, let's get started. Welcome to the T-Shirt University. I am Unique Walker, the founder of Kingdom Chicks, as well as the chief facilitator for the T-Shirt University. I want to welcome you all and invite you guys to a live Q&A after this training is over. I am going to be doing a live question and answer session, and I want to invite you guys to stay around for that at the very end. All right? Now, my story. How I use my personal testimony as a billboard to share my story. In 2012, my family went through a huge financial transition, just a big, huge transition that caused us to have to regroup and rebuild. And so I used to own a popular deli in Washington, D.C. Prior to owning that deli, I printed t-shirts 10 years ago before there was social media or we had, all of the tools that we have now with the internet. And so I remember saying, God, how am I going to provide for my family? I, didn't necessarily want to get a job. I was always an entrepreneur. And he said, pick back up your t-shirts. And so I picked back up my t-shirts and I printed my personal testimony on a t-shirt. Okay. God turned my pain into purpose and I used it to profit. Okay. My clothing line, Kingdom Chicks, has been seen on VH1, Oxygen, WeTV, and recently the OWN network on the tankers. Jill Tankard actually was wearing one of my pieces on her show, The Tankers, right? These are just some of my friends that have worn Kingdom Chicks that have reached out to me and say, hey, that line is hot. Could you please send me some of those pieces? This is Coco from SWV. Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, Tamika Tiny Harris from T.I. The Family Hustle. This is beautiful Tasha Cobb, a famous gospel artist. Mama Precious, Sarah Jakes, daughter of America's Bishop T.D. Jakes. Gugu from the Mary Mary Show. She's also Mary Mary's stylist. The beautiful Erica Campbell, some of my friends, and the beautiful Fantasia wearing one of my design manufactured pieces. Okay, so my brand has been seen on television and on celebrities all over social media. Why t-shirts? Let's talk about why t-shirts. Did you know that t-shirts are a multi-billion-dollar industry? Okay, think about that. T-shirts are a multi-billion-dollar industry. How many t-shirts do you have in your closet for how many different reasons? Okay. Sometimes you may go to Forever 21, H&M, whatever your favorite store is, and pick up a cute t-shirt. How many family reunion t-shirts do you have? How many t-shirts do you have for community activities or a church event or anything? Think about it. How many t-shirts do you currently have in your closet? How many things are t-shirts used for promotion and so many different other things? T-shirts are a multi-billion-dollar industry, and that means that there is enough room for all of us, okay? T-shirts can also be created at a low cost and high quality. This is another reason why t-shirts. T-shirts is one of those items where you can create a t-shirt for a low cost and a high quality. T-shirts are also the perfect walking billboard. Think about it. For me, I have shipped shirts all across the world. And so I have not traveled across the world. I have not yet traveled across the United States to every state, okay? However, my t-shirts have been shipped everywhere that I have never been. And so there's someone in a supermarket wearing one of my t-shirts. So that means that wherever that t-shirt is, I am, my brand is. My t-shirts are walking billboard, and I love the fact that I could spread a word, a message, promote a cause on a t-shirt, and everybody gets to read it because that one person that's wearing it, whoever they come in contact with, is going to be seeing that t-shirt. What's important? Properly choosing a niche market. Think about this. When you're doing any type of business, you should pick a laser target market, a demographic. You should know how much that demographic makes, what they're into, what their style options are, the things that they like, the things that they do not like. Properly choosing your niche market is so important because you do not want to design a brand that you think that is going to be for everyone. The easiest thing to do is to laser target your niche market. That way you don't have to try to please everyone. You can actually just target the area and focus on that one selected group of people. It's so important to properly choose a laser target audience, okay? Let's think about something. Healthcare is one big umbrella of an industry. Okay. But healthcare, even a hospital, a doctor's office, have many different areas that doctors have gone to school to learn how to practice a certain type of medicine. Okay. That doctor chose a market. Okay. Even though they wanted to go into healthcare, they did not choose to service every single patient. They chose a market. Okay. If you were putting that in t-shirt terms, in terms of healthcare, breast cancer awareness is October, I believe. Okay. And so breast cancer awareness month, if you were doing healthcare, breast cancer awareness, you're not just doing all cancers, you're just doing something for breast cancer. So you can market just to that group of people. Okay. So choosing a market of people, if you are starting or thinking about starting or about to partner with some friends, you guys should have a conversation. Who is our market? Who are we going to market to so that you know where they hang out at and where you can find them to actually market to them? Quality artwork is also extremely important. Okay. You want to make sure that your artwork is done right. Okay. For me, my most popular design is 4 years old. I've never had to tweak it. I've never had to do anything because the artwork was done right the first time. Fast shipping. In order to get repeat customers, you want to make sure that you ship someone's product out fast. We live in a day and time where we have social media, which the beautiful thing that I love about social media is that it's become a marketplace. Okay. And so you have so many different entrepreneurs and people that are selling different things. You want to set yourself set aside from everyone else by being professional and making sure that your customers receive their items fast and on time in order for them to become a repeat customer. Because things happen, you also want to make sure that if that package is going to be delayed, that you communicate with that customer because communication is key. Communication builds up trust with your customer, and a lot of times your customer will not mind if that order is not going to be shipped on time as long as they know. So, customer service is next, and it's very important. The key thing to customer service is communication. Okay, you want to communicate. I want you guys to write these notes down. You want to make sure that you are communicating with your customer. The beautiful thing about living in a tech generation is that we have cell phones. Our cell phones are not just those old flip phones anymore. You can actually have apps on your cell phone. For me, I have every single app on my cell phone to be able to run my business. I get my emails on my phone. And so if someone needs a tracking number because they didn't receive it in our system, I have the USPS app. I have UPS app. FedEx has an app. And I could track those things down with that app and send that customer that tracking information. Okay. You have so many different apps for your phone that you could use so you're not stuck to your home. You don't have to just stay at home monitoring your emails all day because you can be out and about handling everything directly from your handheld device. Today is my son's 17th birthday. And so, of course, naturally, as a mom, I had some things I wanted to do with him today. I also had a class, a training to give tonight. And I also have other people that I help start their t-shirt business. But what's the use of having your own business if you have to be a slave to it? And so, even though I was out with my son today for his birthday, I was still able to answer emails, you know, and make sure that my clients and the people who are part of TSU got their information on time, as well as enjoy the time with my son. Okay. So when you're running your business, having a up-to-date mobile device is going to be very important, because that device is going to help you give outstanding customer service. Okay. Another thing that's important with starting a t-shirt brand is to build an email list. Building an email list is extremely important because you can market to your customer outside of social media. You can also engage them over email. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are building an email list. An email list is very, very, very important. Okay, let's talk about industry printing secrets. Now, with any business, the goal should always be to profit. Okay. The goal is to keep 100% of your profit. How are you going to do this? You're going to do a lot of your work in the custom comfort of your own home, okay? Because you want to keep 100% of your profits. How are you going to keep 100% of your profits? You're going to find the most effective way to print from home. All of my t-shirts are printed from the comfort of my own home, okay? Either myself, or at times when I'm having a really busy season, if I'm running a promotion or something like that, I have an assistant that comes in and we are printing and packaging from the comfort of my own home. Okay. Also, you want to make sure that you can produce something that is high quality and at the same time low cost for you. You also want to keep the setup costs down. If you are using a silkscreen printer, a lot of times you have to pay for the screens, you have to pay for everything that they're going to use. If you're using multiple colors, you have to pay for the film as well as the screen, and then you have to also pay for the print. This is why you need to print your own shirts from the comfort of your own home. This is an example. This is my t-shirt, my star shirt, Bibles over bags. Just to let you guys know, Bibles over bags means that we are daughters to the Most High God, and that we do not compromise for our material things, nor do we connect our life with anyone who is compromising to provide us with material things, because we are daughters to a king. So this is what Bibles over bags mean. It doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy your girly things, because I love my girly things as well as I'm sure that you are. This message was strictly just to promote, not to compromise, and not to become your material things. We live in a world where everything is about material things, and everybody wants to get money. Everybody wants quantity of life without quantity of life. Okay. And so this is Bibles over bags, the same design printed on 3 different shirts. This is a crew neck t-shirt. This is a crew neck t-shirt. This is Jesus turned my mess into a message. Okay. If Bibles over bags is not selling this particular week, if I'm running ads or campaigns, then all I have to do is keep that shirt blank and print something else on this shirt. This is the freedom of printing your shirts from the comfort of your own home. Okay. You want to be able to print your shirts from the comfort of your own home so that you can have the freedom. I have printed a bunch of shirts, and that shirt didn't sell. Well, guess what? What was I going to do with the shirt that had been printed with from a silkscreen printer that wasn't selling a lot? And what was I going to do with that shirt? Like, what was I going to do? This keeping your shirts blank and being able to print your shirts yourself, it's so much freedom in that. Because if nothing else, you will be stuck with a blank shirt. You can put anything you want on this blank shirt. This is also some other examples of my clothing line. Had more issues than Vogue, but God, these shoes are made for shouting. Of course, Bibles over bags. But guess what? This sweatshirt, okay? God made me fabulous. Guess how much I print this one color shirt for? Okay, 15 cents. If you are using a silkscreen printer, then you know you cannot print for 15 cents. Okay, hold all of your questions until the end because I'm going to answer them at the end. Okay, this is a t shirt, a v neck t shirt. It's long in length. Okay, it's long in length. And it's very stylish. It's a common t-shirt that's used by t-shirt brands, okay? This t-shirt with this one color design, I am able to print this shirt for $3.95. This shirt sells on my website for $22.50. Look at the markup, okay? Look at the markup. $3.95, and I'm selling it for $22.50. Once again, t-shirts can be created at a low cost but high quality. Okay? Let's talk about the people you are born to serve. Think about this. Who are the people you are born to serve? Okay? Think about that. We all have a group of people that we are born to serve. Who are those people for you? For me, it's Kingdom Chicks. I also have a group called the Wife Scope where I encourage wives to ditch divorce and build up their endurance for the marathon of marriage. And so these are the communities that I am called to, as well as the T-shirt University. But who are you called to? What is it about your life? How can you, based off of your life, inspire other people? We all have a group of people that we are born to serve. Those people are your laser target audience, okay? Because guess what? Because of my experience and because of myself being a kingdom chick, I can talk to kingdom chicks all day. I also can talk to women about why they need to become a kingdom chick, a woman of God, okay? Also, I am a wife that have endured some difficult seasons in marriage, so I can speak to a wife about ditching divorce and encouraging her to build up her muscles for the marathon of marriage. But who are you supposed to serve? Okay, I want you guys to think about that. Who are you supposed to serve, and where are those people on social media? Okay, if there is not a place for them, how can you create a safe place for those people? There are so many different people in the world, so many different people enduring so many different things. And so you can create a safe place for them to connect and connect with you. Now, once you create this place, well, later on, I'm gonna talk to you about Facebook and why I believe that Facebook is the holy grail to social media, as well as Instagram, because now Facebook owns Instagram. Okay, they have for a very long time. But once you build this community, Facebook has something called Facebook groups, okay, where you can build a group. Now you can also stream live inside of that group and talk to that audience, just those people that are inside of that group. It's called Facebook Live, okay? A lot of you guys are probably on Instagram, and I want to encourage you guys, if you are going to be starting a t-shirt business, to also get a Facebook page as well. Okay. You want to service this community of people. You want to make serving them a number one priority over selling to them. Okay. Once you are serving them, they have already bought into your calls, they have already bought into your message. And so they're going to naturally just buy from you. I had a sweatshirt that I did this fall, and it said, "Thou shalt cover her husband in prayer." Okay. And thou shalt cover her husband in prayer sold so many shirts, hoodies inside of the wife's coat. Why? Because I was pouring into those women daily. Okay. So they became automatic customers. All right. So if you are going to be building a group, then build a group on Facebook and service those people. They will keep adding people to your community. You'll look up and you'll have thousands of people in your community. The one thing that I like about Facebook group is that the people that are inside of that group, they actually engage with each other. It's not like Instagram and it's not like a regular Facebook business page, because these people are engaging with each other. There are challenges in the group. There are, people who need advice in the group. And so even though I know you're thinking, well, I just want to sell a t-shirt. Well, if you are going to be using your testimony or a cause or, an industry that people are just into, you want to build a community. Not only that, when you upgrade and start doing something else other than t-shirts, you have built a community of people that trust you and know you and that are going to support whatever you do. Okay. Let's talk about social media more. Do people respect you on social media? If you started a business today, would people respect you as an entrepreneur? Think about that. Are you an emotional poster? Do you just post everything on social media, things that you probably should just write in a journal? Are you one of those kind of people? Do you post subliminal messages? Someone pisses you off, you'll go on social media and, you won't tag the person, but you'll just say what you have to say. Well, this is what I want to encourage you to do. If this is you, it's totally okay. All I need you to do is clean up your social media, and starting from today, moving forward, you are going to be a positive poster on social media. Okay. Especially if you are going to become a leader and an entrepreneur and you want people to support you and buy from you. If you have a hater on your social media, or you have haters on your Facebook or on your Instagram, I encourage you to delete your haters and support your supporters. Okay. Delete your haters. Your supporters should not have to read posts to your haters. Okay. It's very important. And so, once again, write that down. Delete your haters and support and pour into your supporters. Okay. It's very important if you're going to be a business professional selling anything on social media. You want to lift people up and not tear them down on social media. It's very important. We're coming off of, um, a few African American men have been killed by police. We've also had some police officers that have been killed. And so I encourage all of you guys, if you want to change, do something inside of your community, do something inside of your family and in your house. Start with your family, pull your sons, your father, your brother, your cousins, your neighbors together and start there and just let it trickle on down. Okay. But a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are saying a lot of things on social media, and we don't want to add fuel to a fire that's already flaming. Okay. So this is the time where we have to go into our war rooms and petition and pray. Okay. You want to focus on the solution and not just the problem. All right. Focus on the solution and not just the problem. Very important. Once again, Facebook. I believe that Facebook has built, in fact, I know that Facebook has built the largest marketing engine in the world. Think about this. Facebook knows all of your business. You normally say, are you married? You're single. You're in a relationship, but it's complicated. If you are emotional poster, they know that. If you are into fashion, they know that based off of the pages that you follow. If you are into natural hair care, they know that also based off of the pages that you follow. And so, because they know all of your business, they have built an amazing marketing engine for Facebook as well as Instagram. Okay. Let's talk about branding. Your branding is extremely important. You want to make sure that you are consistent with your brand. This is my brand, Kingdom Chicks. These are some fashionista shirts that I print. And I love the fashionista shirts because I am able to print from home and I can print on any type of garment that I want. Okay. I print on pillowcases, tote bags. There's several things that I'm able to print on because I'm printing from home. But notice, this is the Kingdom Chick brand. The golds are the same, the purples are the same, the logo is on everything. You want to make sure that you are representing your brand properly and that when people see your brand, they know it's you. Okay? So listen, I am going to be giving an entire course on six-figure t-shirt course for gals, okay? I believe because of that experience that I had in 2012 that we all need an additional stream of income that we are in charge of, that we cannot be fired from, that no one can take away from us because it's so important. I'm going to answer all of your questions about t-shirts, the way to print them and everything in our Q&A after this training is over, okay? But I'm going to teach you how you too can make a six-figure t-shirt business from your social media accounts on the internet. We all need an additional stream of income, I'm telling you. And social media is a beautiful place to build a brand. I know that you have seen it. I know that you are currently probably watching someone build a brand and you're like, wow, how is she doing that? Well, I'm going to show you how. In module 1, I'm going to teach you how to leverage your social media marketing, mastering your social media status, as well as what you need to do to provide 5-star customer service. In module 2, I'm going to teach you how to print and package your t-shirts from the comfort of your own home, all the supplies that you need, the materials that you need, the importance of quality artwork and where you can find those graphic artists online at an affordable price, the most effective technique for silk screen printing and doing it in the comfort of your own home. I'm also going to share with you industry shipping secrets and how to get so many things done for free. Remember, the goal is to keep 100% of your profit. In module 3, I'm going to teach you how to properly choose your niche market, tips on how to gift celebrities with your shirts, how to grow your business through email marketing, as well as how to collaborate with bloggers. Let me say this. This is definitely the year for collaboration. There is enough room for all of us out here. Sharing is definitely caring, okay? In my course, someone asked me recently, do you give out I'm like, yes, I give out everything from A to Z. Why? Because it is enough room for all of us out here. Think about those bloggers who are taking pictures. They're saying, this shirt came from H&M, these jeans come from Zara, these shoes come from ASOS. And guess what? They don't get paid for that. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you how you can collaborate with bloggers to help them make an income from you, okay? Through an affiliate program, okay? I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm also going to show you how to blog about your cause or your product as well. Because remember, you want to service your customer. You want to service them over selling to them because that service is going to guarantee you sales, okay? Also, this class is not for people this class is for people who are ready to work hard, ready to be consistent, ready to invest in themselves, and ready to serve. This course is also for those women who are tired of being broke, tired of living paycheck to paycheck, need an additional stream of income, or looking for a full-time gig. Okay. I was determined this year. I said, God, what do you want me to do? He said, daughter, I want you to be what you needed. And so I started the Wife Scope, helping wives, because I had mastered, ditching divorce through a difficult season. Okay. My husband and I managed to ditch divorce, and we are enduring. And so I'm helping wives. Also, I'm helping wives to gain an income because it's so important. Okay. You want to take a vacation. One of the things, if you're married, you're working so much, you're spending so much money just on paying your regular bills that you can't afford to take a vacation. Well, guess what? You need to make an additional stream of income to take some of the burden and the stress off of your household. The number one cause of divorce is finance. Okay. And so, what can you do? You can create an additional stream of income from the comfort of your own home, and you can do it with your husband if you're married. If you are a single mom, you can do it with your children. My son turned 17 years old today. I also have a son who is 9 years old. They both can print t-shirts. They both can package t-shirts. My 17-year-old is actually starting his own clothing line. I have had students to take my course that are 16 years old right now, and I have a mom and her son who's taking the course because he's starting a t-shirt business. Teach your children entrepreneurship. Teach your children and educate your children on multiple streams of income. You do not want to look up. I made this mistake. I had a popular deli in Washington, D.C. doing extremely well. One event happened and it crushed me. I did not know how I was going to provide for my family. Why? Because I only had that one stream of income. But thank God that I had already printed t-shirts, but there was no internet and there was no social media. And so I did not have the access that I have. Think about it. There are billions of people on social media every day. Facebook has, I believe, 1.5 billion active mobile users daily that are on the internet. Well, how can you service the world not just service one group of people? Okay? You no longer have to just service or sell to the people that are on your feed or your next door neighbors or the people at work. You can sell to the entire world, or it's all across the United States. This class is not for people who think they're going to get rich quick. However, this class is for people who want to make an immediate return on their investment. Okay. An immediate return on your investment. The one thing about selling a t-shirt is that as soon as you sell it, there's a profit coming right back. So it's an immediate return on your investment. This class is also not for people who just want to quit. We don't want to quit anymore. We have to strap up our boots and do what we need to do. Each and every one of us have access to the world. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. I don't care if you have 10 followers on Instagram. I don't care how many followers you have on Facebook. It doesn't matter anymore. Guess what? Because Facebook has built the largest marketing engine in the world, and I'm going to show you how to properly use it. Okay? We also have a bonus course in Module 3. Speaking of Facebook, I'm going to show you how you can turn your Facebook into a store. So guess what? You don't even need a website. Okay? In this course, you're going to walk away with a free website, as well as you're going to turn your Facebook into a store. Okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that, as well as Facebook marketing. Okay. This is my Facebook store. All right. A customer can click directly on one of these items and check out right from Facebook. Okay. T-shirts are an impulse buy. You want to make sure that you make it easy for your customer to purchase from you. Okay. How do you make it easy for your customer to purchase from you? You make it accessible. Have the store on Facebook. They can click directly on that item and check out right on Facebook. And your phone will say cha-ching, letting you know that you have money in that account. Well, guess what? When I am using my Facebook marketing engine, my phone is doing cha-ching, 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 cha-ching all day long. All day long. Why? Because I'm not trying to service everybody. I'm just trying to serve the community of people that I am supposed to service. My line is for Christian fashionistas, okay? Because it's for Christian fashionistas, I know exactly where they are. I know the keywords that I need to use, and they are clicking and buying all day, every day. Okay. Also, I have the wife scope has this hoodie, thou shalt cover her husband in prayer. Well, guess what? I can market that one item to a different community of people, a different demographics. So places like the War Room, TD Jakes, Marriage Ministries, and all of these different places, I can market that one item to them. Okay. So you don't just have to market the whole store. You can take one item and market to that laser target audience. And I'm going to show you how to do that from the comfort of your own home. This is Autumn Joyner. Autumn Joyner was in my very first class at the T-shirt University. She says the T-shirt University has given me the tools to pursue goals that I never thought that I could. Obtaining my own T-shirt line seemed like such a far-fetched idea. But after taking the course, I'm now not only prepared to launch my own line, but I am confident that I have the tools to be successful. Unique takes the students. Listen, you guys can finish reading. It says Unique takes the students who may have little to no knowledge prior to, and I basically show them how to do everything. Okay. Yes, Bibles over bags. But listen, Autumn took the class. She was a stay-at-home mom. In fact, she's a military mom. So she's not stationed in one area. So she needed a gig that she could, sell all over the place. So if right now she's stationed in Maryland, she may be stationed in Texas later. But guess what? Her business could be stationed from wherever she's at because it's an internet gig. Okay. Internet gigs, you will have access to the world. It doesn't matter where you are. As long as there's a post office, you are in business. Okay. Also, with being a part of the T-shirt University, you get to become a part of our VIP private group on Facebook. This group is for students at the T-shirt University, and these are just some random messages that I just screenshotted out of the group. June 1st, Carla said, I'm getting my entire life in this group today. You guys are awesome. I'm so grateful to have met such awesome people, and I am forever grateful for Unique Walker for listening to God and allowing and following her heart. Okay. Renika said, women building and helping one another. God is good. This group rocks. Sierra Lynn is also already a very popular brand. Okay. And she took the T-shirt University because she noticed, she's like, Unique is doing some things that I have no idea what to do or how to do them. She is an artist, and now she doesn't have to print each and every T-shirt by hand because I have given her the tools necessary to run a six-figure business. Also, she's gifting celebrities. She says, after following what I learned from the T-shirt University, this was in my inbox. Hey, I have Cassette Michelle coming tomorrow. Would love for you to get one of her shirts. When an artist or someone that you want to connect with is coming to town, I'm going to teach you how to connect with them. Okay. So this is our VIP group. Once you are a student, during your course, you have unlimited email access during the time of your course. If you have questions after your course is over, you will be placed inside of this private group where you could always ask questions, and we are always putting updated information inside of this group. A lot of times I answer the questions, or alumni will answer questions for you, and they'll also give you new resources that they have found. And so there's no hate in this group. We all support each other, okay? Because we already know, based on the marketing strategies that I have taught, that None of us could ever step on each other's toes because everyone is doing something different. And even if they're not, there's a group of people that are going to buy from you. Okay. Also, inside of our private group, you also get pop-up Q&A sessions with me. I'll pop up inside the group live, and I'll let you know, hey, I'm going to be live at 8 o'clock. Tune in so that I can answer any questions that you have. Okay. Also, when you have a t-shirt line, you also can do vending. This is when I first got started. If you notice, I had no design tablecloth. One vending event, I didn't have a tablecloth at all. I borrowed some mannequins from my friend who had a boutique, but I was determined that I wasn't going to allow what I didn't have to stop me from getting started. Okay. I was not going to allow being a perfectionist turn into procrastination, because while I'm talking about what I don't have, I'm doing nothing. And so what did I do? I went out and I vended, and I said, you know what? I don't care. I don't have a design tablecloth with logos and banners and all of this stuff, but I'm just going to get started. Okay. Just get started. You do not want to procrastinate just because of what you don't have. If you take the first steps, then God will take the rest. Okay. Also, after you take this course, you're going to be a full-fledged t-shirt printer. You can print for kids sports. How many of you have children that are in sports? How many of you are teen moms and you are uh, the mom that when the team has to order t-shirts, you're giving that business to someone else, or the team is using someone else and they could use you. Okay. If you have children that cheer, dance, football, basketball, lacrosse, doesn't matter, you can service those groups. You also can do your family reunion shirts. Okay. You can do family reunion shirts. You can do church events, community events. You can print for other brands. Okay. Current events. All right. If there's something that's going on in the media right now, everybody is talking about melanin popping. Okay. I've seen that so much, but guess what? All of those women are doing fine. Okay. So you can print for so many different people. You can print on pillowcases. All right. Print on pillowcases, reminding for marriages, or for single women, or for children. Doesn't matter. You can print tote bags. The list is endless of the things that you can do. Okay. Also, I also offer done for you services. There are some people who do not want to build a group. They don't want to build a community. They're not interested in building a community. This was one of my clients who was not interested in building a community, and I did her brand from A to Z. Okay. And one of her shirts says, "We all deserve morning sex and pancakes." And so, depending on what your market is, we all have a market. Her market is different from my market, but I was able to help her develop a market where she can be behind the scenes. She doesn't want to build a community. She doesn't want her face on any of her anything, none of her branding, and she just wants to promote, and she's doing amazingly well, selling out t-shirts every day. Okay. I also offer one-on-one coaching. For those of you, you may say, hey, I already have a business. I know a lot of these things already. There's some information that I have for you. You can schedule a one-on-one session, a 45-minute schedule at bookuniquewalker.com. Now, let's talk about how much the course is and how much it is valued at. The full course's value, which you're not going to pay, is $997. Think about this. The average cost of a website is $1,500 to $2,500. But guess what? You're not going to pay any of that. You're not going to pay any of that. My coaching alone is $100 per 45 minutes. Why? Because my time is valuable and I am helping gals get internet gigs all over the world. My last class had someone in Germany, in Tanzania, Africa. Right now, I'm wrapping up a class that has one lady from Rio de Janeiro, as well as the Dominican, which is in the Dominican Republic. But I also have a woman from Australia know you're taking my class. Why? Because t-shirts are worldwide, okay? T-shirts are worldwide. But my cost alone, just for a session with me, just to talk to me, is $100 per 45 minutes. However, when I first hit that rock bottom season, my team gets mad at me all the time. But when I first hit that rock bottom season, I could have not afforded a class that was $997, not just starting out. Okay. But I needed the information. I needed to know what to do so that I would not spend money and lose money on not knowing what to do properly. Okay. I have created a system that is going to work for you. And guess what? It's only $197. Okay. You're also going to find out where you need to go to register your domains, where you need to go to to register your business with the federal employee tax identification number. You're going to get everything that you need from A to Z. The early bird special is $197. Okay. $197. That's all you're going to pay to receive everything. It's a 3-day course. If you are not able to attend the course live, it's completely okay. Why? Because you are going to receive a forever replay that you will be able to go back and look at those modules. If it's something that you missed, you can take the course at any time and watch it as many times as you want. Okay. You're also going to be once again placed inside of our VIP Facebook group, where you're going to have all the women there that are encouraging you, especially if you're one of those people who just need a push. If you just need a push, we are here to push you, because I'm telling you, with this election coming up, there's so many things that are happening in our world. We have to take advantage, and we have to take hold of our finances. We need to make sure that we have an additional stream of income. Some of you need a new car, and you're like, it's no way I can get a car note in the budget that I have. Some of your children are having issues in school. I've had those issues. I needed to hire a tutor, send my children to private school. I had a son that needed to homeschool. But I need an additional source of income, because what I already had was just not going to do it. Okay. And so if you're one of those people, I urge you, take this course, take advantage of this $197 opportunity to help you make a 6-figure salary and income in the comfort of your own home, something you can get your family involved in. There's so many different ways that you can promote and sell t-shirts, and I'm going to show you how to do that. My contact information, we're about to go into our Q&A so I can answer some of your questions. So just hold tight. We're going to go into the Q&A, but I want to give you information on how you can register for the course. I'm going to also put a link up for registration. But the t-shirtuniversity.com, you can sign up there, $197. Get the early bird special. The course is going to start August 8th. It's going to be the 8th, the 10th, and the 15th. If you're not available to attend live, half of my students do not attend live because they're from other countries and other states, and they're on other time zones. But it's completely fine. If you are in another country, I actually have another set of instructions for you that once you sign up, I will email them to you, because we give you guys a little bit more support, because some other countries are a whole day ahead of us. Okay. So don't worry about that. We also have a resource guide. We give you every single thing that you need, the trusted t-shirt vendors, where to get every single supply that you need, where to get your fashionista shirts from, where to get shirts, and how to print for 15 cents. If nothing else, the $197 is worth that. How to print for 15 cents and getting your own Facebook store. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. Also, connect with me on social media. We are on Facebook at the T-Shirt University. Also on Instagram at the T-Shirt University. I am also on Periscope at Unique Walker. Okay, I'm on Periscope. You'll go there. You can see some of my scopes that I've done on marriage, as well as on building a 6-figure t-shirt brand. It is so possible. Okay. Somebody is saying, I don't even need six figures. Maybe I just need an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month. I don't even need that much, because for me, I believe in quality of life. For me, it's not about all the stuff. I've been there, done that, got a story for that. Okay. However, quality of life, being able to put my child in a camp, or, take a vacation, take my children somewhere to be able to get on an airplane so that they can see the world. And so maybe it's not a six-figure income that you're looking for, but you're looking for an additional whatever, $1,000, $2,000, $5. You can set how much you want to make, and I guarantee those orders will be coming in just like that. Your PayPal or whatever you're using to your Square will just, you'll see order, order, order. But this is the thing. I need to show you how to create an attractive brand. Okay. I've had students to take my course and they have t-shirts. They're like, these aren't selling, but I'm like, well, it needs to be attractive. This is not attractive. When someone sees your t-shirt, it needs to be attractive with a message that resonates with that person. If it's not that, you're not going to sell it. I can show you how to make sure that your stuff is fashionable and attractive. And when your customer sees it, they want it. Okay. We also have limited space available. I do not take large classes. I cut my class off at 20 people. Okay. We have over 130 people that are on this course, as well as 500 people that are going to receive the replay. And a lot of times, more people sign up for the course and the replay than even the actual course. So take advantage of that early bird special. Okay. Now, I am going to open up for questions. Anything, I can take a few. I actually have a coaching at 9:15, so I don't have a lot of time, but I want to connect with you, okay? I also want to put the offer up for the early bird special for those of you who want to take advantage of it. You can take advantage of it right now, as well as you can go directly to my website at thetshirtuniversity.com and register there as well. If you are registering, you're going to be paying through PayPal and you're going to use a PayPal email address. I want you to know that that is the email address the only email address that I will have to be able to communicate with you. So after you sign up, you will receive a welcome letter from the T-Shirt University, okay? Welcoming you to the course, letting you know what to expect. But that welcome letter will come to the same address that you use to pay with PayPal. I just want to let you guys know, because sometimes we have PayPal accounts that aren't like our regular email address, and you want to make sure that you check out that email address that you use in PayPal, okay? So let's go into our Q&A, answer some of your questions. Do you have to take the course if you're only interested in having a whole line done by you? You do not have to take the course to receive done for you services. You have to email me at the t-shirtuniversity at gmail to sign up for done for you services, because that is separate from coaching. You could schedule a coaching session with me, and I can basically walk you through it and give you resources that we have in our resource guide. However, if it's something that you want me to do, then what I need you to do is email me at the T-Shirt University and Gmail so that I can give you the package for that. Okay. How can you protect your brand? So if you're a college student and you do not have enough money to protect your brand through a trademark, which trademarks are necessary, but you have to use your mark in commerce before you can actually trademark it with the Patent and Trademark Commission. I would suggest that you buy the domain names all around your brand so that you could have a date in commerce that you used it, okay? That you could have a date in commerce that you used it, okay? So if you buy your domain name, you actually have a date that you bought it, okay? You also can register the EIN number, but you have to make sure that you buy the domain name before to prove to the Patent and Trademark Commission that you have used it in commerce, okay? I have someone right now that's taking my course in the Netherlands, and that's why I always give them an extra day because I know that their other countries are a day ahead of us. So, welcome from the Netherlands. You're welcome. I do not. The next class is August 8th. You and if space is available, you have all the way up to August 8th, but I have not scheduled our next class yet. Do you have to sign up right now to take the course? No, you don't have to sign up right now to take the course, but you want to take advantage of the slots that we have available because space is limited. Yes, the course includes a free website as well as a Facebook page. So to set up your website is completely free. To set up your Facebook is completely free to set it up. How much is too much for a t-shirt? It just depends on what you put in the t-shirt and what you have built your brand up to be. On my brand, my hoodies are $45. I have fashionista shirts that are $45. But for a basic white t-shirt with a print, I don't sell it for more than $25. Why? Because also I know, the markup in it as well. So I wouldn't sell like a basic t-shirt for $30 because, you know, I know that I could sell way more if I have them for cheaper. I'm printing them for 15 cents and I can just get rid of them. Yes, the one-on-one coaching is separate from the online course. However, we do have a VIP package, which is $497, which is available at the t-shirtuniversity.com, and you receive uh, 3 VIP sessions with me one-on-one over video. Okay. So, but there are students that after they take the course, they want additional help because you get email support while you're in the group, okay? But if you desire to get additional help and you want some one-on-one time with me, then you can book a coaching session. Can I elaborate on what much more includes in the course description? So you're basically going to get everything that I talked about: affiliates, you're going to get printing, packaging, printing secrets, social media, setting up your Facebook store, setting up your website. You're going to get Facebook marketing. So you're going to learn how to market on Facebook and Instagram using a marketing engine. You're also going to get in your resource guide everywhere that you need to set up an account to get wholesale prices because that's going to be important. You want to get wholesale rates. And so I'm going to give you the information to do that. You're also going to get in your resource guide a manufacturer if you desire to manufacture your own t-shirt. That doesn't mean print. That means that you want to design and manufacture the garment. That is also in your resource guide. You're going to get the information on how to register your business with the federal government as well. Okay, setting up every account from uh, your accounts for your website as well as the United States Postal Service. You're going to get everything from A to Z. You do not have to sew the t-shirts for printing. No. You're going to use what is called a transfer. And a transfer is basically release paper where it's already been silk screened for you. And there's a heat machine that you're going to use to release that ink out of that transfer directly onto your t shirts. You don't have to finance the equipment. My students have found equipment. No one used the company that I suggested. They found their own equipment for $250. So you don't have to finance the equipment at all. It's not something that I would finance or suggest that you finance. I would suggest that you get started. And I remember when I get started, I didn't have equipment, but I really, it was a faith walk. I sold a couple things, sold purses, shoes, and I started my business because I'm saying it's no use to me having all of this stuff and I don't have any money. So I started selling some things. I sacrificed going out to eat so that I could build my business. Because think about how many times you may go out to lunch or whatever. You can get the $250 to buy that piece of machinery. Okay. If you cannot sign up now, you will get notifications over email on when the next class. Is it something the VIP package offers that does not exist? The only thing that the VIP package offers that is one-on-ones with me. The VIP package offers one-on-ones with me. That you get the course, and then after the course, you have scheduled one-on-one appointments with me so that I can help you get your brand done. You also don't have to sign up for VIP in the beginning. You can also upgrade while you're in the course. I had just in my last class 3 people to upgrade to VIP just because they wanted me to help them with branding. Okay, because branding is extremely important and they love what I do for done for you services, and I can help you with that in VIP. Okay. Where do you get bulk shirts from? That is in our resource guide. Once you take the class, you will have all of the resources to get bulk shirts for as cheap as $2.50. Quality shirts. How much did it cost me before I realized that I could print for less than $5? I was printing for $5 before I even bought a t-shirt. So my shirt cost was almost $10. And that meant that I wasn't making all of the money that I could possibly make. And for me, I would rather invest on the front end so that I could profit on the back end. Excellent. We also have in our resource guides information about how to make your own custom bling shirts as well. That's excellent, Christina. You're like 2 steps ahead of everything. That's excellent. How can you find a nice brand name? I would have to know more about your brand. In the class, I've been helping the students with their brand names because some names aren't good and some names aren't spelled right. And so there's some rules that you kind of need to use when you are branding your business. Okay. It's so important that you make sure that you're a memorable brand. But if you spell it differently or you're, doing something different and your domain is off, then people won't know where to find you. They won't be able to remember your website. To register for the class, I'm going to put the information here. And I'm going to put it back up on the screen. Okay. The T-shirt University at Gmail. Okay. You've been paying $19 per shirt and selling them for $23. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. You can print your shirt, sister, for less than $5 and sell them for $23. You're not making any money and you're probably working extremely hard. That's way too much. That's way too much. Way too much. What is silkscreen printing? Silkscreen printing is a process that is done with liquid ink, okay? And you need heavy machinery to do silkscreen printing. But you don't need that when you take the T-shirt University's course, okay? You won't need that at all. Photoshop is great. We actually have a course that's going to be coming up in September to teach Photoshop and Corel Draw for those of you who desire have those images in your head and you want to learn graphic art yourself. The T-shirt University is like a one-stop shop. You can learn everything you need from A to Z. And the thing about it is that you don't just have to focus on your brand. There's so many other ways that you can have streams of income within this one industry. Because even for me today, I printed 20 shirts for a young lady who just wanted some customized baby shower t-shirts, but I made a couple $100, just customizing this particular t-shirt for her. And I sell a lot of shirts, but I have so many different streams of income inside of this one industry. Welcome. Welcome. Some of you have already taken advantage. I don't like to call out your names. However, welcome. Welcome to the T-shirt University. Welcome. Oh man, Crystal, you're a nonprofit. You should be able to get your stuff done even cheaper than that. You should be able to get them done cheaper than that. How much money do you need? The one thing about starting a t-shirt line is that I'm going to give you guys this one example of how if you're not prepared, you can, make some mistakes because you actually have control over how much money you want to spend based on how much money you want to make. But I started my t-shirt line with 1 dozen of t-shirts. I started my t-shirt line with 1 dozen of t-shirts. I sold that dozen. I didn't spend any money and I reinvested that dozen and I bought 2 dozen. And I sold 2 dozen and then I bought 4 dozen. And I sold 4 dozen and then I bought 8 dozen. And I just kept going. And I also started with one t-shirt design. You don't have to start with so many designs. Just get started. Okay? Just get started, Nadia. When you say a circuit, I don't understand your question, Courtney. Can you type that for me? Yes, you can do them yourself, Crystal. The method that I use, LaShonda, is a quality method, and none of my shirts peel off. I don't know if it's someone on here that has ever ordered from Kingdom Chicks, but they'll tell you you could wash that shirt over and over again. The t-shirt may look crazy, but that print is going to be on it forever. Also, LaShonda, you don't have to worry about that. You're going to get everything that you need. It's not going to peel off at all. Welcome to the T-shirt University. We're actually starting to get limited slots available. Let me count to see how many slots we actually have available. All right. Mistakenly read circuit. See, Crystal? Crystal says, I have seen Kingdom Chick shirts, and the shirts are good quality, and the print doesn't peel. Absolutely not. They don't. Oh, you have a die cutting machine. So is that considered to be CAD? How do you quickly publicize yourself on social media with the marketing tools that you get from Facebook? Because you can do it on social. You can do it on Facebook as well as Instagram. No, Crystal, the ink will not peel at all. The ink will not print at all. Trust me, I even sell wholesale. So once again, that's another stream of income because I actually have other boutiques that carry my brand. I have one girl, she travels all over the world doing vending and she carries Kingdom Chicks. And so that's another stream of income. You can sell wholesale as well. So they say we need 7 streams of income. I found all of mine inside of t-shirts. I've also done manufacturing overseas as well because I like to design clothes as well. You saw Fantasia with one of my design pieces that I actually designed and manufactured overseas. And you're going to get the same company that did that dress and the sweatshirt with the leather sleeves. You're going to receive that resource inside of your resource guide. You're welcome, Nadia. Get some sleep. It's 3:30 a.m. Good night, dear. Good night to you in the Netherlands. One of your sisters in the Netherlands right now is taking our course. So I know exactly what time it is over there. I love social media. Once again, even with the T-shirt University, you're able to connect with people all over the world. I couldn't believe that I had Germany, Tanzania, Africa, Rio de Janeiro, the Netherlands, people that I've connected with. It's going to be the same thing for you. I've shipped shirts to the Bahamas, Canada, as well as France from Kingdom Chicks. I would suggest buying the heat press machine and not printing your own release paper. I'm going to give you a place in your resource guide where you can print your release paper for 15 cents. And this is a special price. 15 cents. LaShonda, just set up a 45-minute appointment because you have a lot of stuff already. So set up a 45-minute booking appointment at bookuniquewalker.com and you can get information from my resource guide. In fact, you could have my resource guide in your coaching. When I do coaching sessions, anything that's inside of the course that you need to know within that 45-minute time slot, you can get that. You can get that information. So why don't you just schedule a 45-minute coaching session, and anything you need to know, from setting up a Facebook store to setting up a website at no upfront cost to printing, shipping, packaging, whatever it is that you need to know, resources, manufacturing, t-shirts, whatever. If you don't want to take the whole class because you already have a lot of information, then just schedule the one-on-one coaching session for 45 minutes. Heat press. I use a heat press. Absolutely, Jennifer. I actually had in my first class, Norfolk State Universities had a student to take my class to learn how to print t-shirts for Norfolk State University, because they were familiar with Kingdom Chicks. So I deal with students all the time. So just contact me at the T-shirt University at Gmail. I don't know exactly what university you want me to come to, but even if I had to do something on Skype, I could definitely do that. Shout out to the Bahamas. Yes, I love it. I will say I don't know the difference in pricing with a vinyl cutter because I don't use it, but I would say takes more work to do it, and time is money. I don't want to spend all day printing one shirt because I have to cut out each letter, you know, versus I can print the whole design in 10 seconds and it's done. Yes, you can print on hair ribbons. You can print on hair ribbons as well, Christine. You can print on hair ribbons as well. You can definitely print on hair ribbons. Bedding, so many different things you can do. I mean, the sky is the limit. Also, in our private group, there's a resource of how you can print your own mugs. It's not a part of the T-shirt University's class, but I posted the information inside of the private group. Because once you're inside of that group, you can get so much information. Whatever I'm exposed to, I always expose you to it. I also teach Canva on our course as well to help you do your graphics for your branding and post and managing your social media. There's so many. I know that I'm forgetting something, but my modules are already set up. But it's so much. And there's still no question that you cannot ask that I will not answer once you are a part of that group. I don't use a printer at all. How will you get the design out of your head? I'm going to show you how you can get graphic artists for really cheap online and you can give them your concept. Also, the T-shirt University is going to be given a course to teach you how to do Corel Draw as well as Adobe Photoshop. My so LaShawn, for booking, it's bookuniquewalker.com. You have to, if you want a done for you services package, then you have to email me for that. But bookuniquewalker.com, I've just typed it in the box. You should be able to click exactly on that link, but it'll take you to my booking site and you can book and check out right on my booking site. It'll tell you all the appointments that I have available for next week. Well, this week is over, so my appointments are gone for this week, but next week is a new week. The course is given online just like this. All the modules are given online. Everything is online. And actually, we're interactive the entire class when we're doing our class online. I love, 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 love when it's time, when it's course time. Yes, Sophia, it's given online. And once you take the class, you will get a lifetime replay that will not expire. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Me too, Denise. Me too. This is another tool, cheap tool that you could use. Because, see, when I first got started, I didn't have a lot of money. So, this course is actually going to teach you how to make your money. And I had to make money, and I did. And I'm so thankful for t shirts. Okay. So thankful for t shirts. So thankful for t shirts. You're welcome, Christine. God bless you as well. Yes, if you have signed up, you're going to receive a welcome letter with the information on when the class starts. And then the day of class, you are going to receive your course link to log into the class. It's a private, protected link that's only for you. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. But listen, we still have space left. I have to count because I my PayPal is so many people have signed up. But I'm sure we have more space available. For those of you who want to sign up, you can have all the way up into the 8th if slots are available. I do not take large classes. My first class was 50 people and it wasn't good because I like to give you guys the attention that you need. And I'm receiving 50 emails from 50 people, and it was a little hard to manage. So I only can take 20 people a class because I want to make sure that you guys get the support that you need. No, I don't. I'm not a third party. You're going to receive the information to go directly to that resource. I'm not getting paid from any of the resources that you guys are going to receive in your resource guide. I don't get paid from any of them. I have relationships with them because they are vendors that I typically use, but I do not get paid. You are going directly to the source. I'm excited for you. If you learned a lot in this free training, you can't imagine what you're going to learn inside of our course. It's a lot of information, a lot of information, and you're going to be like, wow, wow, wow. There's so many secrets and things that people just don't know, and I'm going to share them all with you so that you can gain an additional stream of income that you have control over. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that you got a lot of information. UJ, did you say you missed the free training or did you miss the free course or did you log in late? If you logged in late, then you're going to receive a replay. You probably have already received a replay from this course. You're so welcome. The class begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, if you're on a different time zone, you can watch the course, take your notes, email them to me. A lot of times, if you have a lot of questions, I'll just say, hey, call me and I'll just answer your questions over the phone on a 15-minute call or something like that. I do that for students if there are a lot of questions, if you're on a different time zone. My goal is to make sure that you leave this class knowing what you need to know to do it yourself. But there are people who want that one-on-one attention, and I also offer that as well. You already made some money by accident selling shirts. See, it's so many streams of income in selling the shirts, and that's what it's all about for me. Is that there's so much that you can do by having your print set up. You are a full-fledged printer. So basically you're a silkscreen printer yourself for customers. And I just love it. I'm always, even with this last job, I didn't make, it was only 20 shirts, but I still made $125, which is still money. So all of that money adds up, you know. So I do little jobs. There's no job too small or too large for me. I did Father's Day shirts, graduation shirts. I had a woman, her son was graduating from high school, and she wanted his cap and gown picture on a t-shirts for his cookout. I printed 2 dozen shirts for her for that. Okay. So there's so many different things that you can do. The sky is the limit of the people that you can service. No problem, UJ. Um, if you are going to be working with, you can do that. You can, so that you can own your own design. You can definitely do that. You can only join the Facebook group if you are a registered participant in the course, Tiffany. So the group is a VIP group for participants only. No problem, Tiffany. But if there was a resource or something that you need and you didn't want to take the full course, you could always schedule coaching. Okay. If are there any more questions before we wrap up? I actually text my client to let her know I was going to be 15 minutes behind time, but I have to go to get on a special coaching for someone who lives outside of the United States. You've been making bling shirts for a year, but you want to do more. Erica, this course could definitely help you. We've had people that were already in business to people that are already in business to take this course to get more information, because you could have t-shirts, but how are you going to sell them and how are you going to get them out to the people that you want to buy them, right? Okay, Tiffany. No, you don't leave any money on the table, UJ. That's my motto. I don't leave any money on the table. Why? Because it's just worth it. Also, in my community, once again, I'm known for printing t-shirts. There's a young lady that's running for school board. She wants to sit on a seat of the school board. Well, she needed 100 shirts. Guess who printed them? I did. In fact, I had my 17-year-old son to print them. Okay. So it's endless. You can get your whole family involved. But my son printed 100 shirts in an hour because it only takes a couple of seconds to print each shirt. But they came to me and I made a couple $100 off of that one job. Gave half of it to my son. He was happy. He went and bought himself some new Jordans. So there's so many different things that you could do with a t-shirt brand. It's just endless. It's endless. Endless amount of things that you can do. Any other questions before I go? I'll tell you what, if you have any additional questions, please email me at the T-Shirt University. I actually have to sign off because I want to get on this coaching call. But if you need any additional assistance, please email me at the T-Shirt University at Gmail. Also, You can sign up and take advantage of the VIP course. I believe 7 of you have already joined, but remember, 500 of you are going to receive the replay, and more people sign up in the replay than on the actual live class. So take advantage. As long as you see it up on the site, it is available. When the class is sold out, you won't be able to sign up on the site. Okay. So as long as you see that early bird special up there, and in fact, for this course, we're just offering the early bird special. So you don't even have to pay the $297. So it's $197. 7 of you tonight on this course have signed up. But I got a good feeling that a lot of these slots will be taken. But as long as you see it up on the website, it is available to you. Okay. Once again, I am Unique Walker, the founder of Kingdom Chicks and the facilitator at the T-Shirt University. I am determined to help gals with internet gigs, creating a 6-figure income from the comfort of their own home. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.